We were celebrating my husband's birthday in Corte Madera on October 23rd. It was a Chinese restaurant. Mm-hmm. And I got the fortune cookie at the end of dinner, and it said, expect good things to happen 3 months from this date. I was polite, but I was dismissed her a little bit.
Yes, you did.
I said, gosh, Loretta, I have tried for so many years. It just seems like a dead end.
And the first names that came up were her parents' names. And there was a lady's name named Faith. And I emailed Faith and told her a little bit about Pat and her twin brother, and asked if there was any connection, and would she email me back. She did the next day. Faith emailed back and said, that is my ex-brother-in-law.
I got an email from her, called her the next morning, and she says, I found an obituary for your brother Harold, and his sister is Helen Mittmiller, and I have her telephone number.
Imagine that.
Just that fast.
And we're talking being apart for almost 67 years. We had 8 children in our family, including the twins. My father left my mom. Could care less about the fact that she had all these kids. He's the one I'm mad at. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I never had a doll. I had her and her brother. And I was just a little kid myself. But my mom, she wasn't well. She was drinking. And my dad, like I said, he didn't care. They came and they took the twins away. I remember that just like it happened yesterday. And I was screaming and crying. And my mom pulled my hair and she said, you shut up. And I smacked her. I hit her on her side. And I ran into my bedroom and I just cried. I kept looking for her. Somebody told me she was in an apartment building, no, in a 2-family house around the corner from where we were living. And I would go there and I would call her. And this older woman would come out and say, go away. Tell your mother to wash your face. You're all dirty. Get out of here. And she would holler at me and I didn't care. I kept going back. But somebody said, I saw your sister and brother in that house. And I would keep going back, but that was it. I never seen them again when they left. When they took them out of my mother's house, I hadn't seen them until now.
The amazing thing, too, for me is that my adopted mother made a point of telling me right before she died, she said, honey, she said, I want you to find your siblings. And there's one little girl in... Oh, I don't want to cry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. There's one little girl in particular who was screaming and crying when they took you out of the home. And she didn't want us to take you. I want you someday to find her. Her name was Helen.
Amazing. And she said, somebody is looking for you. And I said, really? And she said, yeah. I said, who? She said, your sister. I said, oh my God, where is she? And she said that she's going to call you. I just wanted to make sure that I prepared you. I said, tell her to call me right now. Right now. I won't leave the phone. And I'm screaming, and my husband runs in. He says, what happened? I said, they found my sister. We went to Walmart yesterday.
Yeah.
And we were checking out, and I was taking a little bit of time trying to get my ID out of my wallet. And when I finally was finished, I said to the lady behind me, I'm sorry I took so long. And she looked at me, she said, that's okay, don't worry about it. And she looked at her, and she looked at me, and she said, are you sisters? That's the first
time we've heard
we
you
both cried, and she cried, right?
Walmart, yeah.
The lady in Walmart cried.
Oh,
yeah, she was sisters.